Well, today at Bent Battle Brewing, supporters, friends, and even past coaches of Paralympic skier Blake Eaton joined together to watch him in the 2026 Paralympics. The Northland Adaptive Recreation's adaptive ski and snowboard volunteer instructors gathered for an end-of-the-season appreciation at Bent Paddle. Blake Eaton, who was a former volunteer, supporter, and participant of the organization, qualified for the Paralympics in Milan, where he competed in 3 separate ski events. While he didn't take home a medal, former coaches and longtime friends celebrated his Paralympics accomplishments at this event. And Blake's family was in Milan supporting him in the stands.
Well, a big part of Northland, whether it's volunteers or with participants, is just community. So it's really awesome to just have everyone in a room and be able to chat with them all and just be here together.
On top of offering adaptive ski and snowboarding programs, Northland Adaptive Recreation also teaches mountain biking, rock climbing, and much more.